Okay, YouTubers, here we go again. Here's you an update of sorts. Here we are. This is actually June the 29th. It's on a Tuesday. It's warm, it's hot, it's steamy here in it'd be East Central Illinois. Most of you know where I'm at. There you go, if you don't. And last weekend we had a lot of rain. I mean a lot of rain. So because of that, it has put this on hold. I have to wait on the ground to dry out a little bit so I can even attempt to put up something halfway decent for hay. Of course, I'm getting some weeds I don't want coming back up in it because I held off due to other issues. I won't go into that. Won't piss, whine, and moan. But in that one section there may be some water standing out there, and I gotta let that dry out, so I'm probably gonna be another week behind on that, what my plans were. And as I'm panning across, you can see my neighbor to the west that I always like to show you. And I'm not sure if the camera has, if I'm pointing where the camera's pointing at or not, but the old dug well with the well top and how high the water is on it. And if you recall, in past videos when I've discussed the water backing up, if that water is to the top of that well, that's about 17 inches of water standing on that piece of property there alone. It belongs to my neighbor, and that's all due to the railroad not maintaining their culverts so that the water can get off of, flow under it and go on down the nearest creek, river, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, it's kind of a little bit of an overview there. And I still haven't messed anymore with the 806 and the front end stuff, because I was going to wait till I had this done before I'd done that. But we're going to do a different project altogether. I still want to hold off on the front end project just so I'll do it later. Another project. Hang on, I'll show you what it's going to be. Alright, YouTubers, here's our project for potentially the day. See how quick it takes me to take and do this job. Alright, got this John Deere Gator. It is the model pardon me, you can't remember your own damn model machine. It is the TH 6x4 or 6x4 TH, here you want to put the writings down. And what we're going to do now, we use this thing for a lot of things around the property. Granted, it's only 5 acres total plus a horse lot, which is another, but it comes in very handy for various projects around the house. So I can even put that brush guard bush bar on the front. Even has a place for a hitch to go in so you can move stuff with it easier. Put that ball in there, I can park my little trailer a lot easier here in my shop. I pull that and I can put wagons in the horse barn easier. You know the deal. You know the deal, you know the why. Anyway, got the ball hitch still there. But now granted, we're out in the middle of the corn and bean fields, cornfields, right amongst the middle of them. But still there's a little bit of traffic in the area, and some days we lose track of time and it gets a little closer to dusk or whatever. Now granted, we do have headlights here and here, and thing is, we do not have any lights on the back. We have reflectors, but no lights. And I put a slow beam vehicle on it, so that way, you know, some sort of warning for those hauling it down the road like a fool. Some days, that's me, I'm the fool some days. But anyway, what I've done, I have purchased a couple light kits over the years, and when I bought the first kit, which is this one here, the deluxe, they call it the deluxe light kit, and I got an installation guide. I don't know what the part number is off the top of my head, but anyway, I bought this kit here, which it contains the switches and the buttons and stuff, wire ties, wire loom, and these light and turn signal assemblies with a mirror that mount on the fenders. Those actually mount these actually mount right about here on the fender. I don't know if you've seen them. But it had tail lights with a mounting bracket. That bracket there, and the light with the cord on it. Now this is the deluxe bed on this Gator, I believe. Well, that light don't fit properly on this bed. That style tail light is meant for the steel bed that's on the back, steel sided one. So I went and found another set of lights. This set of lights with, again, a wiring loom and switches. I think that's the number that Deere has with them. The brake and tail light kit with switches and loom and all that stuff, blah blah blah. And I'm going to install that on this particular Gator. So it means taking this piece out, lights go in, and then the other, and then all the fun joy of the wiring. And I think, oh yeah, there's no think to it. The Haven Family Farms, he's already done this to one of the Gators that he has possession of on his channel, and I'm sure he's went over installations and stuff with it too, so you can go look at his stuff also if you want. Again, I'm just going to do my usual. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's where I'm at. There you go. So if you want, hang in there. Good God, I've killed almost 5 minutes again. I get to talking and looky there. We're 5 minutes in. So anyway, hang on, and I'll try to show you little bits and clips as I go of trial, errors, and tribulations, and hope by the end of the day we'll light this sucker up. And that way it's safer for my wife, especially, rolling this thing around in the countryside over here amongst the cornfields, bean fields, and all that, because she likes to, rather than getting a vehicle out, one of our big, automobiles out, she likes to take this and drive it down the road to her sisters or to the neighbors, or whatever. And plus we use it to do other things, but it'd be safer with the lights on. So I'm gonna make it a little safer. Granted, it doesn't run highway speed, only goes about 9-10 miles an hour. That's the sad thing of this little beast, but it's handy. So anyway, hang in there, and I'll show you as I go what I got. Hang in. Okay, YouTubers, hopefully you can hear me over the fans. So I gotta keep air moving around me. It's just hot here. Not hot in some areas, but it's freaking hot. Alright, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my taillight section first here on the bed, which involves taking these little plates out of the corners, and that involves pulling, here we'll show you on this other side, these two Phillips head screws here, and then there's actually two Torx bit type screws that go here and here. Take all those out, and then that just comes right out. Now save your hardware, because you're going to definitely need these Phillips head screws here, and the these little clips put on your new lights you're going to put in here. And you're going to fish your wiring through here and then go accordingly as the directions suggest. Of course, my Phillips screwdriver didn't want to fit these very well, and they're a little tight, so I'd use a flat blade screwdriver, and then still a little tight, so I took a 5/16 wrench, put on here. It's neat when them screwdrivers have those. 5/16 wrench, pop those loose, we're good. So anyway, there's your quick update where I'm at. On the next steps. Okay, YouTubers, I lost track of time and didn't make you a snippet of video, but as you can see, I got the tail turn light backup light assembly put in on the put on the deluxe bed of this 6x4 TH Gator. And like I said, you reuse these two Phillips head screws and the clips off of the reflector pieces you took out of this. That's what holds that in. And then you take and have the fun of fishing wiring through up under here and hook up. That's kind of boring to see, but you hook all that up. I gotta neaten that up yet. And then you gotta pop the hood off. This piece, surprised it even stays in place. But pop that out of place. Oh, let's shove this back out of the way. Give myself some room to work. Okay, now I've got that shoved back. I got another wiring harness. This is from that other kit, and it will be for the lights that mount here and here with the turn lights in them for the front. And then of course, as you're doing this job, you're going to swap this switch here out. It comes a 3-position switch. And you're going to install, just take the blank, you got 2 more blanks here, or blanks over here. Excuse me. I'll pull these blanks out, install your turn signal switch and a hazard switch. Be good for the wife. Yeah, I said it. Read your own punchline off into that. But anyway, we do all that. And then there is a switch. I gotta hook up yet. But down in here, you got your rod for your brake pedal. Just below it is the switch for the brake light, to which I'll have to hook that up. And like several have mentioned probably in the other videos, as you've looked and tried to find out how the hell do you do that, Deere did think ahead. The manufacturer of this stuff do think ahead, and they have one main wire loom that goes front to back, to where all I do is just hook up. This plug right here is for the lights and stuff up front, but there's already right there is a plug to already plug into that, where you can go get up and go. And I like this power lift. Really, I do. And as I'm jabbering away here, the same was back here. Right here was a harness coming all the way back to this point. All I do is hook that wiring harness up that hooks to them lights, which that harness has the number, oops, I ripped it, AM 137909 is what that wire harness is. I'll have to put a strap on. I'll have to clean that up a little bit here after a bit. And the other harness that goes to these lights and stuff up front is a AM 134440 OHE. Probably just the number parts all Deere use. And this will go for the lights in the front. Plus, it's got fuses in it. I'm not sure what all goes to it. probably have to get a flasher so the hazards and turn lights will work. And probably plug it into one of these. Probably that plug right. This plug right here is probably my hazard, my flasher. I don't know. Anyway, I'll get going again. Get things hooked up some more. And yeah, we killed another 5 minutes, going on 6. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I know I'm not doing very good at keeping you guys in the loop of where I'm at with things, but so be it. It's entertainment purposes only. Yeah, well, yeah. So anyway, hang in there. I'll try to get you something else here in a little bit. Okay, YouTubers, I got busy trying to figure out where I was going wrong on a few little bull things on the wiring. But I now officially have tail lights on my 6x4 TH Gator, and I now have park light, turn light on it also. And then I also have, okay, there's my turn signal switch, my hazard switch, and now a 3-position switch on the lights. So I can, and looky there. Now I can have the wife turn those on and she can make, so everybody knows she's rolling down the road with it. That set of lights. Now for the turn lights, I'll have to work out the key on, and see, there's your left turn, and then of course you flip over with that 3-position switch and you got your right turn. Oh, everybody knows which way you're going, where you're going. And then of course there's your park light, first click, the lights, and of course you got your tail lights back here. So that way, I can get dizzy and crap, but you got your lights there, and of course you have a brake light. Not a very good example, but there is now a brake light on this, so when the wife is going down the road, they'll know when she stops. I'm just pushing this back out of the way so I can give you the front view. There you go. Lights are on. We can run in the dark, go wherever, all that. Yeah, that's all the extra parts I had left over, between some extra parts left over between these two kits. I don't remember the number for the deluxe kit that I used, but like I said, I mainly used it for the wiring harness and the lights on the front, because the tail lights are the wrong one for the bed I got. And then this kit is for the correct lights for the bed I've got. Got a brake light switch in it. Also got a brake light switch for the for the 625i and 855D models. But this one here is the one. This is the one that works for the TH series or T series, and then this one is the brake light switch for the 625i through 855D series, and all that. But one thing they did not send in either kit was a flasher, and of course these don't show you where the flasher wire's at. It's been a lot of yeah, that looks like it. Plug her in and go. But I went to the local Napa and got a 552 thermal flasher is what they call it. It's a heavy-duty type flasher. It replaces a 536 model part number flasher at Napa sells. But anyway, there's all that. I've killed probably 15-20 minutes of your day. If you stayed till the end, as always, thank you very much. I appreciate you. And I'll try to get this one up. Well, yeah, you're gonna see it when you see it, heck. But anyway, I'm done. I'm done for the night. I've been hot and nasty, and I go take breaks and cool off, and so this job takes way longer than what it should have, but we're done now. Oh, one good thing about this thing being a modular, Deere making this thing a modular type system. Not only did you have under the hood the wiring harness stuff already there, you just had to plug and play after you figure it out, but even the fenders on the underside was actually 4 positions that show where to drill holes. The 3 that are together toward the front of the fender are for these lights. 2 5/16 holes for the bolts, and then an 1.25" hole for this bottom piece that your wire feeds through. And then there's a 4th hole back here further, and it's for when you put the cab on it. But anyway, I gotta get off here, get out of your hair. You guys have been great. Y'all been great staying around and watching me do these silly things. Got the 4th of July weekend coming up, and I hope everybody has a safe gatherings with their holidays and everything. On that, have a happy 4th of July. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.